Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. A YouTuber on the rise, reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long Boys Bros 1975.
Oh, hello. Oh, better go with English. This is Banshee on the Commodore Amiga, albeit running on my modded Xbox. Basically, it's a shoot 'em up in the style of Flying Shark, and it was released in 1994 for the Amiga 1200 CD32. I don't know if they got an A500 release, and it was developed by Core Design. Apparently it's the 39th best Amiga game of all time, according to Amiga Power magazine. But there are a couple of emulation issues, but they are only on the title screen. Once we get into the game, it's absolutely fine. Now, I don't know what the story is other than it's an alternative timeline or something, because I only got to read a little bit before it skipped. It said it's an alternative timeline in which there are no microwaves, and then it skipped. Like, it wouldn't let me read the rest. So I mean, they've set this up brilliantly, haven't they? It's an alternative future or alternative timeline where there are no microwaves. Fly across the Atlantic and blow the shit out of stuff before being destroyed. Yeah, whatever. But if it's 39th best Amiga game of all time, I thought I'd give it a go, because I like shoot 'em ups, particularly ones like Flying Shark. Doesn't mean I'm any good at it. Played it literally just now to make sure that the controls work. So far, let's get into it. Start game. Objective: fly across the Atlantic Ocean and destroy the 6 held harbour town of something. The font shit, and I'm guessing the 6 as an XIXX is whatever these bad guys are. I think they might be aliens. Press fire. Right, so whatever timeline we're in, oh look, all my information is on that bar on the left, which is kind of cool because it makes it an arrow shooter, so it makes it like stuff like Flying Shark in the arcade. Don't know how good the port was on the Amiga. It's pretty spiffy on the Spectrum. I'd say the Spectrum is better than the Commodore 64. But anyway, so you've got a narrow screen like games like Flying Shark in the arcade. Graphics are really, really nice. But you can scroll, you can scroll right to left a little bit, which makes the play area a little bit bigger. Lots of stuff going on, nice explosions, no in-game music. Oh, and I've got health, not one hit, one kill. Yeah, why is it lots of games don't have in-game music? I'm guessing that's either an option thing or a poor emulation thing. Didn't get that power up. If I hold, if I hold down fire, I've got an auto fire of such. It's, oh, boats! It's just not as good as hammering it. So, hand cramp-tastic it. Hey! Large chunks of the boat, I think on the top half of the orange bar, that flashing thing with a little bit of green at the bottom is my health gauge. Lots of stuff going on. Even though the screen scrolls from left to right, it is very narrow. Ooh! I have no idea. I think he's either saying the enemy are in love with you or the enemy are all over you. It's too narrow. I know I can scroll from left to right. Apparently I've turned on player 2, so it is 1 or 2 simultaneous player. I was trying to see if I have an alternative fire. I do. I have a really, really exaggerated loop-the-loop that they had absolutely no shame whatsoever stealing from 1942, although that's obviously a lot earlier than this game. Kill my wingman already. So that means there are 3 buttons. Well, 3 buttons are active on this pad, which makes sense, because if it's a CD32 game, then it would have 4 buttons, wouldn't it? But yeah, do you know what? It's nice graphics, it's alright sound effects, it's responsive controls, proper turbo would have been nice, it's bullet hell-tastic, to be fair, that's what you expect from games like this. And the faster I hammer, the faster I fire. I'm just going to sit here in the middle, and hopefully that's going to achieve something. Trying not to die. Right, without some sort of... Hey, player 2's gone, good. Without... it's the only time you'll hear me say that. Some sort of super nuke or whatever, but obviously if we live in a world without microwaves, I'm pretty sure we don't have nuclear weapons. And I'm dead. These things are taking a bit too long. That's a bit too piss-taking, me feels. I mean, I'm up for a hard shoot 'em up and shit, but then there's taking the piss. He's gone. Is he dead or did he limp off? Oh, is there some sort of sequence? I want that. I shoot him in. I don't know. He's just limping away. You don't have to worry about, you know, swapping fire or anything. You shoot air and sea-based enemies just with your standard fire. Right, how many bloody orange cubes have I picked up and I don't have any change in my weapons? Yeah, anyway, lost my train of thought earlier on. Know what I was going to say. Lots of the projectiles are coloured the same colour as some parts of the background. Does that power up my power-ups by shooting my power-ups? That was a very awkward phrase. So, yeah, some of the bullets you just can't see. Add to the fact that it's quite cramped, even if it does move left and right, as I said, and then the fact that my hand is absolutely cramped as well. It's balls hard. I can tell that it clearly needs to be played by 2 people at once, because you can't, with a single player, oh look, it's raining, you can't systematically clear the screen of everything. I'm not saying you would, but you know what I mean. Credits 1. How do I put more credits in? I don't know. Do I have continues? Also, I don't know. Submarines under the water? Surfacing? Okay, that's bloody cool. That's not so much cool. Why are the planes so hard to destroy? Take more shots than the bloody subs. I got no idea what hit me then. Possibly someone coming from behind, and I wasn't paying. He's still in there. Okay, torpedoes. Well, this game doesn't fuck around. The cramp is now spread from my hand into my forearm. Right, I'm gonna have to go with shit weapons or shit speed firing, which means those planes. Why would you even include this option where you can hold it down and it gives you water fire, but it's pointless. I want that. Oh shit! Yeah, have a bit of both of them at once. This is what I mean. Clearly designed to be played by 2 people at once. Because obviously... Well, no, how would the screen scroll? You'd have to work in pair or tandem, wouldn't you? I would actually like to know how this works with 2 players then, if anyone knows. At least I can stay away from one of them. Oh shit, who's firing from behind? Don't be it. Right, less stuff to worry about. You can see the torpedoes. Can I not fly over them? So the torpedoes from one, if I fly into the airspace and so you can see it on screen, will follow me from the other side of the screen. Right, die you submarine bastard. You're like, what is he saying? Why is that such crap speech? And where's the feather came from? And why am I getting no power-ups, and if I shoot my power-up, it moves along? I could use a break. When's the end of level 1? Or is it even in level? It must do, because it's loaded it in. Gonna shoot your lighthouse, and then all your ships are gonna crash, because they won't be able to see the rocks, even though it's broad daylight. Land? Okay, that's cool. It is really nice graphics. I mean, you would expect that if it's 1200 and a CD32 game. I'm still in there. How much shit's going on the screen? Right, okay, I can safely say that it's impossible to not get shot. which I understand is the purpose of a shoot 'em up, but at the same time, since we're not paying money and we're not putting anyone's arcade owners' kids through college, give me a break on the difficulty. That's a nice effect. Possibly I should have left the light axe on now. You've got fog. Again, the fog hides projectiles, like the background did. Oh, for a proper turbo. That's a really cool noise. Listen to it. See? Too much in this game is the same colour as the projectiles. I'll be interested to see what shoot 'em ups came above this and below this. See those little blokes on the cliff are firing at me. Fog's dissipating. How does that even actually achieve anything for me? I'm assuming Banshee's named after my plane. Oh look, I can actually see shit now. Or my plane is a Banshee. I don't know. Again, see, I couldn't see his rockets. And we've got credits though. That's nice. I like that. I like that a lot. It is better now we kind of run over the sea. I appreciate the effect of the sea, but the fact that the water was so dark made it so bloody difficult to see anything. And I've got an itchy face. No, you bastard, I was scratching my... How am I supposed to shoot those? I'm scratching my face and you took a pot shot. Ooh. So those submarines were a boss? Are we even still on level 1, mid-level boss? Or is it, like I said, is it just area into area? I forgot. But the problem with that is, it's such a massive loop-the-loop with the way he goes up the screen and back down. Shit just comes in, and then when you finish your loop, you literally just land on top of it. This game is hard. I do like the fact that you can shoot little blokes on the floor, look. He says. Now I can. Ping! It's that pingy noise. Ooh! I would have stayed in your bunker, mate. Ooh! I mean, clearly, production on this was awesome, and a lot of effort has been put into it. Very late for the Amiga, though, isn't it? 1994. Stole that from Swiv. I mean, when did the Amiga die? I'm sad it died, but let's be honest, it did. Power up? No, I just shot something, and it must have been around about this time. I think even my brother had bailed out at this point. I mean, look at it. We're basically a year away from the PlayStation. I had a PlayStation in 95. I had a Japanese one. So, but then having said that, this was on the CD32, which was like their last-ditch attempt, you know, to keep it relevant, and the world's first CD-based 32-bit console. Just because you've got a CD-based 32-bit console doesn't mean it's amazing. It's not its fault, because the Amiga was a great machine, but obviously it was never going to compete with, you know, PlayStation and the Saturn and the 3DO. I still wish I bought one though, when I saw it in Macro for 20 quid. This is never ending. I'm starting to lose the ability to work out what I should even be shooting. Oh yeah. Or even avoiding shit. Oh, troop carrier. Oh look, they're on fire! There is a lot of attention to detail in this. I'm well impressed. Itchy nose. Yoink. Shizen. And it's game over. Was all that just one credit? Wow. That's impressive. Well, you know, it gives you that much. Anyway, this was... and there we go. Banshee. On the Commodore Amiga. I'm playing it on modded OG Xbox, but I'm guessing it was a 1200 and a CD32 game, possibly not an A500. I don't see why an A500 couldn't do this, but then what do I know about it? I was never an Amiga kid. Anyway, as always, I love to know what you think, especially if you had this back in the day. where exactly am I going wrong, which is obviously quite a lot. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later.